Oh, I'm Mike Gresk, Mayor of the City of Wheaton, and this month's edition of Chat with the Mayor, we have guests visiting us from the Wheaton Chamber of Commerce. Executive Director Kerry O'Brien is here, and also Mary Devaney, and Mary is an events coordinator and director. Ladies, welcome. Good to see you.
Good morning.
Kerry,
Yes.
Please talk to us about the structure of the chamber. How is it organized, and what is kind of the background to the group?
Well, we have in our office a staff and a board of directors, and then our committee chairs who really make the whole program of the chamber work. Our board of directors is selected by a nominating committee and approved by the membership, and the nominating committee takes great care to choose people to nominate that come from all different sizes of businesses, from different locations in Wheaton, from different types of businesses, so that it's a well-rounded big picture of our membership. And then on staff, we have Mary Carroll, who takes charge of all of our events, and we have Sandy Lang, who works on our communications, and we have Carol Tipri in the finance office.
And how many members to the Chamber of Commerce?
We have 430 right now. So over the past few years, it's hovered and stayed very steady at that number.
About 400 or so. That's good. You mentioned the board. How many members on the board?
We have, don't ask me that. we have 11.
11? Okay, very good. And you meet how often for that board?
They meet monthly.
Okay.
And our committee chairs meet monthly. And we have, I think, 6 real strong committees that actually do the work. The board has the vision, the committees and I do the work, and the staff helps.
Correct. And as executive director, what are some of your responsibilities?
That's what I love about this job. I get to do a little bit of everything. I could divide it up into 2 major groups, and that's the administration part, that just doing the paperwork, making sure everything gets done, and then the membership part, which is meeting new members and making sure our members are receiving the benefits that are relevant to them.
And as a volunteer group, obviously benefits are most important. What do you tout as the top 3 or 4 benefits from chamber membership?
Well, we do a lot of advertisement, so to speak, through our website and our printed directory to help our members get recognized in the community. And then we provide a lot of events that enable people to network and deepen their relationships with other businesses. We have events that allow our businesses to reach out to the community. And so it's a combination of events and opportunities.
Which is a nice segue into what Mary does. Mary, some of the events.
Some of the events
that we're talking about, what Kerry mentioned, that you guys can network, the members of the group can network together. Give me a few examples, please, of that type of an event.
The first one, of course, is our monthly membership luncheon. Every month we have a luncheon with a different theme or different place, different speakers or something going on. And that's a great opportunity for chamber members to come and meet other chamber members and to network and talk about their business. Other events are business after hours. We're having quarterly business after hours events. We had one in February as the kickoff to our Best of Wheaton Gammon Awards. Our next one will be the beginning of May, actually on May 7th, where we are doing a fun golf novice clinic where you can come. We're trying to encourage novice golfers, maybe beginner golfers, things like that, to come and join us at a clinic where they can kind of learn about the game of golf, how they can get involved and not get lost in that networking opportunity on the golf course. So, which then, of course, will lead into our golf outing, which will be at Klein Creek this year on June 25th. So it's anybody. We're really pushing. We're going to have a 9-hole option as well as the 18-hole option for people who maybe can't get away from the office for so long. They can come and have a bite of lunch, network with people during lunch, go out on the course for 9 holes, and then they can drop off and be done. And, of course, the fun, though, is the 18-hole option where people will come, have lunch, play 18 holes of golf, where we'll have, of course, fun things to do on the golf course as well. It's a big social event. It's not real serious golf. It's a lot of fun. Then we'll have dinner afterwards, where another fabulous networking opportunity for members.
You mentioned business after hours, kind of self-explanatory, but what occurs?
Business after hours is something that will occur 4 times a year from 5 to 7. It's always the first Tuesday of the month, but it'll be February, May. Our August one, we're going to go to Kane County Cougars. We're going to have a Kane County Cougars outing. So that'll be a great, fun evening. And then in November, we're going to be at Alberto's, which is the Holiday Inn, Carroll Stream, where we'll have a holiday preview. We'll have some kind of fun thing going on, but it's it's a free benefit to members. Business after hours go from 5 to 7, and they're free for members.
And
So
excellent opportunity, as you say, to network.
it's a great opportunity.
And I know the Chamber is also big on planning community-wide events. We've discussed things that you do for the membership, but there's also at-large public events that you do. If you wanted to touch on that, I know there's a couple different things that you do.
Well, we do two that are philanthropic, that are unique to the Chamber. Our backpack collection in August for students in need, to help them get the school supplies they need to succeed throughout the year. We have a food drive in the month of October that culminates on Make a Difference Day, but then we also have Taste of Wheaton, which is coming up to kick off summer, and we are partners in that event with the Wheaton Park District.
And that's the last week.
It's always the first full weekend of June.
Okay,
So we
okay.
begin on Thursday, May 30th, and it runs through Sunday, June 2nd.
First weekend in June. And what events, what can the community look forward to there? I know that's going on for a whole bunch of years now.
There will be a multi-chamber business after hours on May 30th, once again from May to 7, hosted by our Ambassadors Club. So that'll be another great networking opportunity for people in the community. We're going to invite many chambers to come and have their members come as well, and that will kick off the Taste of Wheaton. There will be entertainment that night.
That will be the Thursday, the last
Thursday.
Thursday
The
in
30th.
May, correct? And the venue, where's it at?
Memorial Park.
Memorial Park, downtown Wheaton, correct?
Band
Good
shell.
question.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
A lot of people would ask.
And there's lots of parking, and that's not a problem. There's the parking garage, there's the side streets all around, and a lot of the churches are in the downtown area very cooperative about letting us use parking when it's needed and they're not having a wedding or something. So it's just been a terrific, good
And for
time.
someone who's never attended, and I know Taste has been going on for many, many years, but someone who's never attended, what events can they look forward to during the day? You mentioned the Thursday night kickoff. There's kind of an open house business after hours there. And then the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What can one anticipate?
Well, there's a carnival all along Liberty Street, which is a lot of fun. And then Hale Street will be closed off as the gateway to Memorial Park. It'll be streetscaped, and there'll be vendors and restaurants out there as well. And then once you get into the park, there'll be crafters, a craft show. Then there'll be Food Vendor Row, which will feature many Wheaton restaurants and a few, more people who probably do more festival-based business, and a few of those, and Marketplace in the Park, which is our venue for all of our businesses to participate and interact with the community. And lots of local-based entertainment. People that are pretty famous and well-known in the area have a huge following. So it really turns into a real party for Wheaton.
Okay. And within the chamber, too, I know that you advertise and you tout yourself as a voice for the business community. I know you've been very active. I see you at city council meetings.
Yes.
I wonder if you might want to discuss that aspect of chamber life, that how you are involved in the planning and the development of our community.
We are. We want, as an organization, to be in touch with our businesses' needs. Quite honestly, they're very busy doing what they do and don't always have the time to follow up or be aware of or to participate the way we can help them do that. So we make an effort to stay on top of all the things that are happening on, or if a problem arises, to see what we can do to get them in touch with the right people. It's kind of the idea of building up these relationships and communication networks so that when difficulties arise, we can handle them more effectively. But we're very concerned that the business environment in Wheaton is thriving. It's part of a healthy community.
And with that in mind, I know as a city we've contracted with a consultant, and your input is important. And I'm wondering if any insight, any comment on that plan, which is coming forward here with the downtown.
Oh, well, everybody wants to know. At all the committee meetings, they always ask what's going on. I couldn't be there. I couldn't do this. So we can be a source of information there. We can get feedback there. sometime, for instance, I had a conversation with someone who is just on the fringe of downtown and big participant in the French market. I said, what do you know about French markets? They're talking about improving it. Give me what ideas do you have? Well, they had a lot of them, but they'd been so busy doing what they do, they didn't have time to research all of that or even know that it was going on.
I know many of our businesses, as you mentioned, many of our businesses are very concerned with their day-to-day operation.
Absolutely.
Literally getting there on time and opening the front door and turning the lights on.
Yes.
And becoming active in the community is while it's important, it might not be number one on their list, and I think that's the value of an organization
Exactly.
like the Chamber of Commerce. You mentioned some of the activities that you do. You mentioned the backpack and the Make a Difference Day.
Yes.
Could you expand on those? Those are two wonderful projects.
The school district is a member of our chamber, and Erica Luacno is our representative, our liaison with the district, and she brought to us a concern that there are a lot of children, especially in these economic times recently, that honor students that can't afford to buy the calculator they need for the advanced math class that they're perfectly capable of succeeding at. Was there something the chamber could do to help? And we said absolutely. We have connections with Office Depot, who gives us a deep discount on things that we buy. We put together a little fun fair, ice cream social. We got a huge turnout from the community that made donations to this cause. We had our luncheon last year at Hubble Middle School and talked a little bit about it and collected some more school supplies from our members there, and we made a big difference. So they were able to create a storeroom of supplies, so to speak, that when the social workers find a family in need, they can just say, you know what, I can get you this, and we can help them.
And it's every August, I believe, isn't it?
In August, yes.
Right, correct. The Chamber sponsors that. And Make a Difference Day, the award-winning Make a Difference
Yes,
Day.
they were, as part of the whole celebration in Wheaton. We were just a part of that. But Lori Swanson this is her baby, and she's grown it into a magnificent event that it fills the shelves in PRC for, I think we got it filled up for a month last year.
People's Resource Center.
What did I say? I'm
Oh,
sorry.
PRC, you did.
Oh,
You said it right. But
all right.
the acronym, but yeah,
yes.
People's Resource Center. So I really
And
understand.
we were thinking, oh my gosh, all this food, I think we got 40,000 pounds. And we were like, this will help so many people. And we're like, oh, only for a month. So we're constantly striving to bring more. We work with our grocery stores. They're a big help in that. And we have tons of our members collecting from their customers, from their employees, people making cash donations so that we can, it's at a time of year when they're before the holiday rush and
That's
after
the last
summer.
Saturday in October, I believe it
Yes.
is. Right, correct. And that truly is award-winning. I think it was
Yes.
2 or 3 years ago through your good efforts at the Chamber and the city's Community Relations Commission. We won Nationalize a City. We won national recognition for that, and a $10,000 grant, which I believe we decided to give to the People's Resource
Yes.
Center, right? Okay, good. Thank you.
Yeah, you're right
I had a
on.
brain cramp there for a minute. Okay, good.
No,
Good.
you
No,
didn't.
it's a wonderful
is.
event and the community can become involved in that too.
In the food drive, the schools did an absolutely phenomenal job, and the sports teams through the Park District. And then on Saturday, the culmination of our collection, we have a festival that's free to the public. Our not-for-profits have booths. It's just fun. It's like an old-fashioned fun fair, and everybody's welcome to come. There's trick-or-treating at it, and it's just a real happy day to do that.
And what your funding, we kind of glossed over that. It's a membership-driven group. How do you?
Absolutely.
How is your budget? How's your budget formulated? Where do you get your money from, Kerry?
Well, our operations are funded by our membership dues. We have events that we always aim to keep profitable. Actually, our monthly luncheons, a lot of people don't know that. Those are a break-even proposition, but they are ultra important to our members to have that monthly opportunity to not only network, but to have a business education and to see different venues in our membership. But the other money that we earn through our events and our directory go right back into programming, to hiring effective staff that can build these relationships with our members, and we have new tenants in our building.
That's right. Correct. Please.
The Downtown
you own the
Wheaton
building.
Association.
Correct. Has moved in. Correct.
Yes, and that has been a real real exciting new synergy that it's just great to have them right there to collaborate and make sure that the right person's getting the right job done.
Kind of parallel missions there, and in terms of business growth and
absolutely.
development in the community. Sure. And what do you see as some of the bigger challenges facing chambers? I know you go through. You probably won't mention this, so I will. I know you go through a rather extensive training program. You're off to Wisconsin, I think,
Yes,
a couple times a year to train and become certified. What do you see both hands-on in the office and also on a national scale? What do you see as some of the more challenging moments for chambers?
I think it's constantly staying relevant and being what we think is a real gem of an offering, making sure our businesses see the value, that it's something of value to them, and if it's something that's not of value to them, being able to let that go and replace it with something that is meaningful to them. Providing more business education is always a challenge because we want to provide it at an affordable cost and timely and in a chunk of time where people can get away and actually do that without their business suffering.
Right, correct.
While they're gone.
And within that framework, what are some of the newer, innovative things that have happened in the last couple of years that you, in a response to membership need, you're coming up with new programs? What might some of those programs be? What have you done in the last couple of years in response to the changing needs of members?
Well, we've started now, something that I think is going to be very relevant is our business education series. That's going to be a monthly opportunity for members to come and learn something different each month. Things like social media. Social media is a huge thing that people don't know how to use. How is your business being represented on the internet? Do you even know? Have you Googled yourself? Things like this. We want to teach them how to find themselves, to make sure they're getting good reviews and they're not getting hurt by what's on the internet that they don't even know is there. Of course, how to hire people, how to fire people. We're going to have a number of different opportunities that people can come. So they keep track of the calendar, look on our website and our calendar. They can see what the options are going to be, what we're going to be offering. They will be the fourth Wednesday of the month, the fourth Wednesday of the month at 8 o'clock in the morning. There's going to be a different education opportunity for your business offered. So, and it's just a $10 fee to come. This will be beyond May, but this month we're doing search engine optimization with Mary Gamble. She's going to come and talk about that, and there'll be financial things, all kinds of fun things will be coming up.
And the timing of that thing's important too. The time of the day. You run it early in the morning, so you can get back to the office, back to the shop by 9:30. So you still have your whole day ahead of you. That's good too. Carrie, you mentioned there are 6 different committees within the chamber. Could you go through with just a brief description of what they do?
We have 3 that are more people of the same genre: women in business, young professionals, and the ambassadors. So they are all a group of people that have a lot in common. Obviously, their names are in it. Our ambassadors are members who have served as a leadership role. They've been members for at least 5 years, so they have a very dedicated outlook towards the chamber. They've already served, so they serve as a face of the chamber and in an advisory capacity. The young professionals came out of our top...
It's a relatively recent innovation, isn't it? Yeah, go ahead, please.
It started with the Gammon Awards, our top 30 under 30. And we started getting that group of people. They were nominated by their employers as people who really stood out as someone to watch and for the contributions they make to their company. And we started getting those people together. They formed a solid group. And then they decided that they wanted to have it be just one winner of that award in the Gammon Awards. They wanted some more standards for it. And they've really taken this to the next level. They get very involved in our events and getting to know people. They have their own social events. And the problem we found with them over the past couple of years is that they did such a good job that their leaders flowed into the leadership of the chamber at large, and now we have to replenish their leaders. So that's a good problem to have.
And it's a challenge, I think, for any group to have a
Yeah.
have a younger base that can mature and grow into the group. So the ambassadors and the women in business, mention that one too. And they have an annual event. I know
Oh,
it's-
the women in
Mary,
business. The
you've been
women in
involved.
business are a great group. They're such a strong group in our chamber. They're a big event. This year will be the third or the fourth annual fashion show.
Yes.
We have a fashion show. This year it's October 3rd. It's always at Arrowhead. And that's another philanthropic opportunity. We collect baskets. We raffle off gift baskets that are donated by businesses, and they're beautiful. We get wonderful, wonderful things. Last year we gave a check of $800
$800.
to CASA, county, or court-appointed special
Special Advocates of
advocacy.
Debate,
They got
right.
$800, and NAMI, which is,
National Alliance for Mental Illness.
that's it, thank you. And so they both got $800 from that event, and they were very grateful. And it's just a lot of fun, and it's a really community-wide event. That is probably an event where you will come and you will see more people who are not chamber members as well as chamber members. You know, a lot of people from the community who will come to that event. So that's a wonderful networking opportunity for members. Men and women come. So it's not just for women to come to that event. We certainly get...
It's a wonderful event. I've
Yes,
attended the
because
last few
we
years.
have our mayor is one of our models. So
As self-oxymoronic as that might sound, yes,
Right,
correct.
right.
I'm a model, yes.
And that's not the only thing the women in business do. They also help us with many of our other events as well. They're fabulous with helping decorate for our big Best of Wheaton Gammon Awards event, and we get them involved with the golf outing. We get them involved with the steak fry. So they are very helpful, as well as supporting each other. They really try to support each other's businesses. And
You've just touched on it, and we've kind of danced around it too. The Gammon Awards are every February, and what does
well,
that
it's in
entail?
March. It's actually
I'm
the
sorry.
first week of March.
Okay.
And March 6th, 2014 will be the 6th annual Best of Wheaton Gammon Awards.
And named in honor of William Gammon,
Yes.
former
Mayor and the founder of the first Wheaton business organization.
Correct.
That,
And he was-
that
believe-
developed it
Yeah.
to the chamber.
and he was mayor, I believe, during both World Wars.
Yes,
Oh, my
twice.
goodness.
Yeah, not in between, just both ends, both times there. But yes, and the founder of the chamber, correct. And it's the Best of Wheaton thing.
The best of our chamber members, people get nominated, and we take those nominations, we get them out there, and people can vote online. My goodness, we get 10,000 votes. 10,000 ballots get cast.
Right.
It is a popular, exciting, talked about event. It's a lot of fun. The event
it
itself
is-
is a lot of fun.
As Kerry mentioned, it's young professionals, and it's the restaurant, and it's Restaurant of the Year, and
Not-for-profits,
the not-profit organizations, large and small,
Retail,
Service.
large and small service. So, and again, I believe it's an excellent program, particularly because it reaches out to the community. It's not just the
Yes, that's
400 members within the chamber, but it is a community outreach. And Kerry, you mentioned there are 3 other committees on the chamber.
right. We have community relations, which this committee started working with our food drive initially to connect with the community, but that has developed into its own event. So now they're focusing more on interacting with the community to drive people's traffic to their door from a more business standpoint rather than philanthropic, because we already have that in place. So they'll be working on new greeter programs, an email list program to reach out to our residents, and also we're working on our directory that will be delivered to 20,000 single-family homes in Wheaton in, the week of June 24th.
And the other committees then, you mentioned community
We have
relations.
community
and 2 more.
relations, and then we have membership development, and they focus on membership recruitment and retention. So this is where the ideas for business education and those
Yep,
type
yep.
of programs come from. And and the
Not-for-profits.
Network. And they're another group. Wheaton is unique in that 20% of our membership is not-for-profit organizations, which makes sense with our location in the county, with the fact that we have so many churches, and it's a special place that way. And they're very serious about doing business, even though they're largely run by volunteers. They are businesses, and they want to take their organizations to that professional level. So they meet to network, learn best practices, bring in speakers that are meaningful to them, and to develop working relationships with the for-profit businesses.
And they meet regularly, second?
Second Friday.
Second Friday morning meetings.
8:30
Right.
at the chamber.
Right,
Yes.
very good
And
indeed.
speaking of that, if there's something I may back up and touch
Please.
on, we forgot to mention that on June 2nd, we're starting a new Sunday thing with the Taste of Wheaton. We're going to do an old-fashioned Sunday block party. We never had anything on Sunday. We thought, here's an opportunity with so many churches in the community. When they're coming out of church, they can come, and we're going to have Hale Street blocked off from Front Street to Liberty.
From
No,
Wesley, from Wesley up to Liberty. You'll still
Okay.
be able to go through on Front and
Okay,
Wesley.
okay.
but Yeah.
And so we're working on entertainment from like Community School of the Arts, Wheaton College. We're hoping some of the churches will come out and bring their choirs or their bands. So this is really a fun opportunity for people who really aren't into maybe the taste and the rock and roll kind of band on Friday night. This is going to be a wonderful opportunity for them to come out.
Kind of Sunday
And
oriented.
it's on Sunday, noon
Sunday,
to 4.
family,
Wow.
little kid oriented, just is something exciting to do after church. And
Well, it's good. It's good to see the Chamber's always thinking. I mean, that's you're always coming up with something new, and it's.
And
it's
we're
a wonderful
working
thing.
obviously with Paula Barrington from the Downtown Wheaton Association and the businesses on Hale Street. We're very excited to see
And
how
the
this
partnership
goes
with
this
the
year.
Park District has done wonders,
yes,
I think, also
absolutely.
for both organizations, and then
Absolutely.
obviously then for the community at large.
They're terrific.
It's a wonderful thing, too. Now, if somebody wanted more information about the not-for-profits or business that wants to join, or if somebody wants to find out more about the Chamber, how would they do that?
I think the
How about the
easiest thing
website?
to do
There we go.
would be to go to our website, wheatonchamber.com. Give us a call, 668-6464. Stop in. We're at 108 East Wesley. We're right next to the DuPage County Historical Museum. Stop in.
Across from Adams Park, right?
And like us on Facebook.
And like us on Facebook. There with the social media.
Follow us
again.
on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter. If there was one thing you could do, it's my magic wand question, one magic wand swipe to do something, to fix something, to right some wrong, to make something better within referencing the Chamber and its activities, what would it be? Carrie's searching. I can see her eyes rolling on this
Well,
one.
mine would be have good weather or outdoor events.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guaranteed good weather. That would take all the excitement out of everything, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
One thing.
One thing,
I,
other than the weather, that's
Yeah. You know, the hope that the members do feel a good benefit. The hope that we're doing a good job and giving them.
Right, more hours in the day because
Yes.
I just really enjoy getting to know the business owners and what is going on in their business, and they're all so different. And the thing I just love about Wheaton is everybody is very genuine and they're dedicated, and I really believe that's why our chamber has stayed so steady through all of the ups and downs of the past few years, especially because they're genuine.
very good. Very good indeed. Once again, I'm Mike Gresk, Mayor of the City of Wheaton. Thank you for joining us on Chat with the Mayor, and we'll see you around town.
Hi, I'm Kerry O'Brien, Executive Director of the Wheaton Chamber of Commerce, and this is.
Mary Devaney, Events Manager for the Wheaton Chamber of Commerce.
We'd love to have you all come out and visit us at Taste of Wheaton, May 30th through June 2nd in Memorial Park in downtown Wheaton.
Where we will have entertainment, a carnival, arts and crafts, a marketplace, food, all kinds of opportunities. Come and join us.
We'll see you there.
Hello, I'm Brian Worth, Executive Director of CHAD. We're a housing organization helping citizens in the DuPage and surrounding county area, and we'd love to hear from you about how we might help you with your housing needs. We can be reached at 630-456-4452, and we look forward to hearing from you.